things of Messi's first touch of the half. It was taken away eventually by Caicedo after it was deflected by Paez. That's a good turn by Sarmiento. Hincapié. This whole left side for Ecuador was great in the first half. But again, you switch off for one moment from a set piece against the defending champions and you get punished, and that's what happened to Ecuador. So you see the reset of everybody on the pitch for both sides at the start of this second half. Faced criticism back in Ecuador, Felix Sanchez. Some fans and pundits back in Ecuador are not happy with how he's set this side up to play. A lot of expectation, the most that Ecuador has ever faced with this young and very talented squad. No longer content to just make up the numbers in South American football, Ecuador. They believe they can challenge for major honors. Tough draw here, getting Argentina in the quarterfinals. Still in this, early in the second half. Oh, big shouts from the far side from Ecuador looking for a foul. Referee uninterested in those. We go on. Now the whistle is blown. It's a free kick for Argentina. Fernandez. Clear foul on Caicedo, but he was upset about the earlier contact moments before. This was Preciado coming together with Tagliafico. It's tackled away by Felix Torres. All the way back for Alexander Dominguez. This might be his last shot at a major tournament, Dominguez. 37 years old. He'd be 39 at the time the World Cup comes around, if indeed Ecuador qualify for it. And again, Dominguez has been getting better with age. Ecuadorian observers say he's been playing the best of his career so far, so maybe he will make it to that World Cup if his side are able to be there. On the edge of the area, this is swept away. And a foul against Lautaro Martinez. So even though Argentina fans will be feeling better about their side now having the lead, just a one-goal advantage, and again, if Ecuador were able to find that equalizing goal, all of a sudden you'd start thinking about penalty kicks again, because we would not have extra time if we were level after 90. Not in the quarterfinals, not in the semifinal, not until the final. The next goal, always crucial in knockout football, but especially right now. Hopeful ball forward. Argentina able to read that. Steered toward Lautaro Martinez. Took a deft touch. Now flagged down by Hincapié. Immediately was swarmed by Rodrigo de Paul. Ecuador do well, though. Alan Franco. 5 minutes into the second half, Ecuador again have started the half well. Caicedo. Caicedo still. Forward for Valencia. Tried to get himself turned. He had a man running off the ball. Couldn't feed it to him. Play goes on, though. Down the left, there's space for Sarmiento. Edge of the area. Sarmiento switching to his left foot. Now Valencia tried to take it off him. They got in each other's way. Miscommunication, but they're able to hunt it down again. No. Free kick Argentina. Foul given against Carlos Gruezo. Ecuador incensed. Yeah, the studs were up on Messi. Caicedo. Ooh, was a high follow-through from Christian Romero a moment ago. That was why Caicedo went down. And Romero did kick the ball before following through on Caicedo. Yeah, I think that's what referee Andres Matande is saying in response to protests from the Ecuadorian players. Of course, just because you get the ball doesn't mean it can't be a foul, doesn't mean it can't be a serious infraction. In Matande's view, that was incidental and accidental. Not worth any further action. VAR, of course, can review that if they choose. Has again been a bit of a slow start in this second half for Argentina, just as it was in the first. They still haven't conceded a goal in this tournament yet. Canada had a few really good chances in that first game. Chile had a couple late in that second game that was 0-0 for a long time before Lautaro Martinez won it in the 88th. Even Peru had a couple opportunities. They hit the inside of the post late in their game. That Argentine goal has not been scored on so far here at Copa America 2024. Christian Romero playing the first two games in that group phase. He was rested in the third game against Peru, but in those first two games he contested 15 tackles and he won 14 of them. So while Lionel Messi gets most of the headlines, and deservedly so in many cases, it's that steal in the midfield and that central defense pairing, along with Emi Martinez in goal, that has given Argentina that solid platform for players like Messi to flourish at the other end over the last few years. That was what they didn't reliably have for a long time. Another look at the contact between Romero and Caicedo. You see the appeals for a VAR review from Ener Valencia.